I heard a great video from Charlamagne Tarot Investigations where you were talking about voting, cast a spell upon yourselves, working against yourself, in other words. So I concur. I felt that message. I embrace it. I meditated and I got some things written down. I'll try to go over what, my spirit guides was giving me. But I did look up, things such as we all can see, I hope, that the only people that continue to fight against one another is those that look like me. Black, melanated, African American, what have you. I consider melanated. My skin has color to it. But we were called black, negroid, not nigger. I don't like that. Negro. Okay? So the spirit guides had me look up how other communities built a community. Like you have, I believe there's a Jewish town, cities, and you have Chinatown, right? And I looked that up. So it says, Chinatowns are often the result of human migration to areas with few or no Chinese residents, which is also racial segregation, as the immigrants may band together to seek protection from violence and economic threats. Who needs that more than the melanated person? Okay, so it also says Chinatowns allow residents to create a culture and economic livelihood for themselves and to settle together when laws prevent them from owning property. Facing economic threats and violence, early Chinese immigrants banded together and created communities to survive and thrive. Who, if not the melanated man, don't need that? That's why I don't understand why my family did to me what I would have never done to them. But I don't want to get off on that because there's enough videos about them and how raggedy their heart is. Melanated man. This is what the spirit gave me. AKA black family. Where is your heart to create an environment to thrive as other people have shown us that we need to do? But instead we're steady killing one another, downgrading, downtrodden one another. We ought to be ashamed for turning to drugs, becoming thugs, prostitutes, and parents becoming scrubs instead of raising your children in love and unity, grooming them to cultivate. The Most High is ready to give back to us, but who is he going to give back to? Thugs, thieves, murderers, liars, scam artists? People who are jealous, using your spiritual gifts to harm instead of build up. Your talent is not everybody's. Let me see, I got to understand my own handwriting. Everybody's focus on your talent is not everybody's. Focus on building up your communities with your talents. Be the branch that reaches out from within to build, not to tear down. Why are we voting And yet our communities are still tore down, especially our pillars, the church. The church is to instruct, to build communities, not to be docile, right? We are to build communities. We are the Lord's people. How can you judge if the Most High has to continue to chastise us about our own wayward ways of unseemly disobedience that causes us to be barbaric people instead of creative, loving, caring, wise people who cultivate brilliant ideas that all other races see and capitalize off of our backs because they see the potential in us. I think there's something like black people are liquid money. How come we don't see that? They made a movie, or they allowed us to make what was it? With a black guy passed away. The movie Wakanda. To empower us to know our potential. And I'm not racist. I just love me. And I love people who look like me. I mean, I know there are descendants from Black Wall Street still here. Those in power. I know there are descendants from people in Rosewood when that happened. I know that I want a piece of the pie, and I know that something was stolen from me from people who look just like me. See, that type of stuff, the Most High say you need to put away. If you had have given me what was mine so I could do what I am here to do, to help us cultivate, build, not tear down. We had enough of that. Our ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears who was captured, mistreated, built this America, and yet we still act barbaric with one another. Are they turning over in their grave? If you sit down and ask your ancestors to speak to you, they will let you know that they made a mistake. They were too docile. Even Martin Luther King, before he passed away, he said, I led my people to the slaughter or to a burning bush, a burning tree, something to that effect. We need to pay attention, people. Why are we voting? Why are we putting these people in offices and our communities still are run down? They'll put a AMSCOT in our community. We don't need to borrow money. We need to be able to build and have businesses like Black Wall Street had before it was tore down because of a lie, a rumor. The same thing that's happening to me. These black people that were my friend or family became a foe, spread a rumor to try to cut me down off my plateau. But I'm just a normal person trying to live and allow others to live. Every other ethnic group can seem to get along except AKA black melanated people. God is ready to pour out and give back so we can build like our ancestors had in Black Wall Street. But yet you still fight, do drugs, prostitution, don't want to be a wife, a husband, or just live wholesome and cultivate instead of tear down. How can he bless you when you're living like you don't understand that you're important, you're necessary, that he loves you and he wants to give back to you? Take care of your children, raise them up right. Anyway, I love everybody. Have a blessed day.